Hello there, everyone. It is Justin, your Eagle skipper, here with episode 22 of Journey to the Top here with Darlington FC. Now, not much time has passed since you were last with us. Only 2 games of note, but quite a bit has happened in those 2 games. We followed up our 5-0 victory over Boston in the second leg of the FA Trophy semifinal with a 3-2 defeat against Guiseley, which we really didn't need in the National League North as things are coming down to the wire. But then we did follow up that defeat with a victory over Gateshead in the National League North, and currently we are sitting second in the table, right behind Boston. We did secure a playoff place, so that is good. We are 2 points behind them. We have a much better goal difference, and although we can't win the league today, we certainly can lose it. And also, just a nice little visual for where we've got. This news advert highlights the stakes of the next few games. See, Boston lost their last game, nullifying the big difference they had over top of us after our defeat against Guiseley, but they definitely have the hardest road ahead to victory. They have to beat us in second. They have to beat Guiseley in 8th. They have to beat the 7th place team and the 9th place team. Whereas we do also have to play Chorley, but they're the only team outside of the bottom 15 that we have to play. And Filed also has a medium, kind of easy, to the bottom of the table teams, to mid-table, to playoff teams. So we're going to be looking to get victory over Boston United in this one game. Another couple things to note. Harry Allen here did sign another contract to remain with the club for another season. Carvalho, we did sign to another contract just to bring him in. He agreed to less playing time than he's currently getting, so that's good. Broughton does not want to sign another contract with us because he wants too high of a guarantee of playing time than we can offer, especially since we're bringing in Reece Bennett from Man United. Just looks like a good center back. His determination really lets him down. That's his only big weakness for the center back position, but we'll be looking to bring him in and get him some game time. I believe that means he played with Hughes. He did play with Hughes in the under-21, and he also played with Savage in the under-21s. So, Manchester United are really just becoming a feeder club for us. But also, we got in our youth candidates. Let me scroll back to the advert where they first came in, and if we sort them by potential, we've got a few with some decent potential here. Leroy Capleton is a right winger, unambitious, not too great, too determination, plays in a position that we don't really use at all. Not sure that he will stay at the club, but we'll sign him. He's got some potential. Maybe we can sell him on for a profit in the future. But Robbie Levin here looks like he's going to be the most used player from our intake. He's got great teamwork and work rate and good passing, good decisions. All around just a pretty good little central midfielder here, the Scot. And yeah, let's look at the team that we're going to be putting out to face Boston in today's match. We're going to be putting Allen in goal, a back four of Gilbert, Broughton, Kwanzaa, and Hughes. Kwanzaa coming back from injury. Younger is playing well, but not super well with Broughton. Let's actually take Broughton off of the cover. He's better suited to be a regular center back, in my own opinion. Then our midfield 3 is going to be Savage, Lynch, and Hatfield. Lynch has started to supplant Bird over the last few games, and we're just going to stick with him from the start. Then Carvalho is going to be ahead of them. Connolly and Charman, you know the deal. Those guys play very well together, and we're going to be looking for them to help lead us into a victory over Boston. Our last time we faced them, we won 5-0, so we're hoping for some similar effects in this one. Let's point at them and tell them to carry on from the last match. Tell them we have faith. That's got Gilbert to be not complacent anymore. Good stuff. We're in our zebra uniforms today. I like the look of Boston Stadium. but we're going to hope to spoil the energy in the ground going forward. And Gilbert has a throw-in, throws it in to absolutely nobody, but Lynch is able to get on the end of the clearance, picks out a pass for Savage, who finds Carvalho, over to Hatfield, up to Hughes, back to Hatfield. Hatfield wanted to find Charman. Charman wasn't on the same page, and the keeper is able to collect that cleanly. There's a bullet pass up to Broughton. Unfortunately, Broughton is on our team, or I guess fortunately for us, because Savage is able to grab his 26th goal of the season from a nice through ball from Charlie Savage. Great stuff. Already 1-0 up over Boston with in the 11th minute. Savage, nice huge through ball up to Connolly, played onside by this poor defender, and excellent start to this game. Let's drop a little praise on the team after this highlight, of course, because we don't want to confuse them when they concede a goal by dropping some praise, because that's really confusing all around. Looks like Hatfield's going to try to get on the end of that header, but can't quite, and Carvalho does intercept that pass, gets tackled, winds its way up to Charman, who can't quite get the shot away, but Connolly is able to pick up the clearance, gets it into Hatfield. First touch, missed it wide. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to click the praise. Sorry about that. Charman does a nice little header to intercept that pass, gets it in Carvalho into Lee Connolly, who hits the post. Oh, we can't be having another spell of post hitting. It may be satisfying to hit the post more times than the other team scores, but it's really unsatisfying when we lose those games because the other team put the ball in the back of the net more times than we did, because that's the way that the game is played. Kwanzaa wisely gets it back to Allen as there was nobody really in a good position. Allen kind of fumbles it there, the new man with a contract. Gets it, pushes it forward. We need to really close them down because they're starting to pass around our club, and we're the passing team. We can't have another passing team. Allen, fantastic stop there, and it looks like instead of letting it go for a corner, the striker kicks it out for a goal kick. Let's drop some praise. Comes in just before this highlight. Hughes, after getting praise, gets it to Charman, who can't quite head it clear. Lynch wants to find Connolly, who was offside. Wisely doesn't go for it. Hughes gets it down to Hatfield. Hatfield threads through to Hughes. Hughes looking for a cross. Can't quite, but wins the penalty, and Luke Charman is going to step up to take this one. Looks at the keeper in the eye. Going to try to fake him out. Which way is he going to go? Ooh. Gets the keeper going right. Shoots it into the bottom left corner for his 42nd goal of the season. So we don't need to shortchange there, Charman. Nice little penalty. What you'd expect from the league's top goal scorer. I really don't like that Gilbert is looking complacent. I may, at the end of this match, switch Hughes over to that side and get Undunson on for Gilbert. Just because Undunson is starting to show that he has what it takes to play at this level, and Charman wants to find his second with his left peg and shoots it into the stands, finds a couple Darlington fans, but isn't able to do much by it, and Allen holds it very nicely. I looked at his coach report, and Allen is considered a consistent performer, which is the best thing that you can look for from a goalkeeper, because an inconsistent goalkeeper is the hallmark of a mid-table team. They're trying to distribute it really quickly, but got it out too quickly for their player to even get on the end of that one. But it looks like Broughton is going to be beat over the top, but he's able to recover decently, until he runs into the player, setting up a Boston penalty in the 46th minute. You should look upset, the rest of you guys, because that was absolutely poor. You didn't need to do that. And they got a goal on us. Allen was able to find the right way to go, but wasn't able to get his hands out to it in time. Let's go into the dressing room, pump our fists, tell them they've played well, but there's room for improvement. Tell them there's much more to come from them, and that I believe in them. And Charman is able to get more than just pleased, up to motivated. Great stuff. Gilbert is going to be coming off. He is playing poorly. I'll give him 5 minutes to change that around, but he's not able to, so let's get him off for Andunsen. Switch those two around like we have several times before. Lynch is not playing super well. We'll take him off for Bird just to get some fresh legs on in midfield. And I think Kumwenda will eventually come on for Carvalho, but I'm going to leave it as it is for now. I may end up actually taking off Kwanzaa. He's not playing exceptionally well coming back from injury, just getting some fitness back. So we'll see how that goes. Broughton, nice little header, gets it up to Carvalho, who tries to beat his man, and for some reason the sound cut out, but it's back. Weird little distractions. Bird gets it up to Carvalho, over to Andunsen. Charman, Hatfield finds Carvalho, who was clear on goal moments before, but it wasn't at that moment. Nice little passing from our midfield players. Just able to find the open man. Carvalho threads through Luke Charman. Luke Charman can't get it past the keeper. Oh, anybody would have placed money that he would have scored that one if he's given a second chance. But there is no second chances unless there is a second chance. And Bird completely squanders that one. And we're progressing on. But I don't like that we're getting busy highlights here as the game is coming to an end. But I do like that the highlights that we are getting are for our own team. And Connolly hits the keeper. Charman does get the rebound, not a second chance, a rebound, but he's able to stick it into the bottom corner, and I think that is going to do it for our attacking formation. Let's get Charman out on the right, Connolly up top. We'll take Carvalho off. He's playing well, but he's getting tired, and we'll bring Kumwenda on out on the left, as we've done several times before, and we'll just try to see the rest of this game out. Again, you would have bet that Connolly would have been able to get that one, but Charman was able to be the first one to react to the loose ball. Fantastic stuff. Gets his brace for the day. And Hughes, I forget that in this tactic, Hughes is set to take right throws. Should really put Andunsen ahead of Hughes on that. That way, when Andunsen is on the field, he will be the one taking those throws, and Charman able to put in a cross for Lee Connolly to score his brace and his 27th of the season, giving us a 4-1 advantage over Boston United in this crucial game for the champions of the Vanarama National League North. Great stuff, great stuff. And if we don't get another highlight for the rest of this match, I will be just fine. Let's let them man mark somebody. The ball bounces twice in the 6-yard box, but Hatfield able to get it up to Connolly. Connolly rounds the keeper, gets his hat trick. 28th goal of the season for Lee Connolly. Let's just sit there, put it on very defensive and extremely low tempo. Waste time all the time. And let's just be disciplined for the moment. And that has caused the sound to disappear. Hatfield, huge ball over the top, gets it past Tootle, the defender there, takes one little crossover, and is able to fool the keeper for the 5th goal of the game. Let's just see this highlight out. No need to give them a moral victory at the moment. We want them to go on and lose some more games so that the rest of this season goes well, but not to be. Let's drop some encouragement on the team. There's only a few minutes left. Hopefully that doesn't do exactly what it did, but it allows us to see off the rest of this game. Lee Connolly on a 9.8. Goodness gracious. We have got two of the best strikers in the league. And actually, one thing as we are ending off this episode, I want to come in here, look at our squad, look at Lee Connolly. He's wanted by Burton at the moment, but if we look at our coach report on Lee Connolly, he is considered to be a good player for most Skybet League 2 sides. And we're on our way to the Vanarama National League, which means Connolly we can count on to be with us for the next season. Let's tell him that we were fantastic, that he did fantastic in front of goal, which he did. And File does end up winning a promotion spot at the very least. Looking at our schedule, we've got Cheltenham in the FA Trophy Final. Our next game will be against Cheltenham. I imagine this is going to go down to the wire, so if we haven't won the league by the time this Curzon-Ashton game is happening, we will come back and show you that one. I'm going to play this Spinnymore game off camera. If we end up losing against Spinnymore, which we absolutely shouldn't, they're 14th in the league, they're local rivals, this game means so much to us. But if we do end up losing that game, I will show you the last 2 games of the season, hoping that we can end up winning this league. But that is going to do it for this episode. I've been rambling on. If you enjoyed that episode, go ahead and leave a like, drop a comment if you'd like to name one of our new youth intake players, and remember to hit that red subscribe button if you'd like to join us on this journey to the top.